Hi, everybody. Okay, so I'm just sitting here and I'm enjoying Rob Skiba and Jessica Arianis. Am I saying that right? And I've been listening to kind of a couple of other people recently. I guess what I'm going to say is not everybody agrees with me who is other YouTube content providers. And that's okay because everybody is at a different place in their walk and in their search, or just like a different place. Doesn't mean higher or anything like that. Different just means I'm over here, you're over there, right? And we cannot belittle and put down the ones that have helped us along the way to get some of the knowledge that we've gotten. I've not always liked everything everybody has said. I don't like all of, or don't agree with, I shouldn't say don't like, but I don't agree with everything everybody. If I wanted to, I could make a video about each and every person that has a YouTube channel and give their faults. Because everybody's faults are obvious. And I'm sure people can make many about my faults. I'm really great at missing numbers or fudging on words and stuff. I have dyslexia. So I mix up things a lot. And so if you wanted to go back in my videos, you would find so much of that. And I'm sorry for that. And I ask your forgiveness for that. But it's the way I am made. And either I just don't do anything and I don't talk to you and I don't spread the good news of the kingdom that's about to happen, and tell you about what's going on, about what I know and what I've accumulated over my lifetime of looking at these subjects. You know, do I need to be absolutely correct in every syllable and every number and everything? Or is it the intent that counts? Because I know this has been something that I have battled with because I do have certain, I don't like to use words like disabilities and things like that because that means that I can't overcome something. And so I've never saw myself as a victim. But I do have a speech problem. And I do have a problem with my brain in connecting with speech. And I'm not going to go through that because that's a long story. It has a lot to do with my faith. Just to be able to talk to you guys, to be able to speak to you right now the way I am, and to be able to do is God giving me that ability because it's something I've never had all over my life. As you can see, even that word, it is, it's been a gift to be able to talk to you guys. And I hope I've helped some of you search and look for God and look for your who you are, not just settling for mediocre, like expecting, looking at yourself and being proud of yourself. I hope I've helped you do those things. Like that was my intention. It was to help people reach down inside that beautiful place, that beautiful God place that we all have, and that God has implanted in us. And whether you are a Christian or anything, it is about that. It's about that most beautifulness of you that God has created and how special you are. And how if you live by what your heart tells you, because God has written his commands on your heart. This is, I'm sorry guys, I'm a blubbering idiot, but there are so many people that they want to bicker over doctrine, and and things that, to me, because I'm not tied down to those things, they don't matter to me. Truth matters, and I have to remember the reason why I started this channel was to reach your hearts, to show you and help you to become genuine people, and not to allow that part of you that wants to rebel all the time and go into, cause your life to be horrific and complicated all the time. That's the reason why I made this channel, truly. And no matter how it is, it's kind of changed along the way, and it's grown because I have. I was looking to see when I started this channel. YouTube gives me about a year. Says I've been on for a year, but it's like 2017 that I've been making videos and pouring my heart out and trying to learn. And so I'm looking at some of the people that I didn't like at one time, and then I liked, and then I didn't like, and then I liked, and I've kind of had love-hate relationships with a lot of these people that have taught me so much. I don't always like everything that they have to say, but a lot of them have given me a great deal of insight and understanding and helped me along my way. So I really, even though I get upset that there is a lot of criticism out there, and I don't, like I said, I don't always like everything everybody does. But as long as they're being honest and they're really seeking, and they put that, you don't want to throw dirt on the people that helped you get where you are. You need to still give them the credit that's like, it's the same thing about not giving credit to elders, your parents. It's the same thing. They may not be absolutely right in everything that they think, but they have helped you. You have to always remember that when you're looking at these people. And you also have to choose whether you want to continue to look at them too. Like, you don't have to always continue because they helped you along the way. But don't just talk bad about them, I just don't know how far I want to go, because then it becomes gossip, and God hates gossip. He really does. And talking about other people's failings can be gossip, but there's a fine line between gossip and protection and helping people. So that's a hard one, to where you want to warn somebody against something, or whether if you warn them too soon, are you speaking out of your own ego, And so many times when I've gotten upset with somebody and I wanted to make a video about that, I learned later I was wrong. I took it to the Holy Spirit, I took it to God, and I asked for understanding, and I found out I was wrong. So many times that's happened to me. So this is the flesh that I have the hardest time with, is not speaking out when I see something that I disagree with. Because I disagree with a lot. I really do. I don't see it exactly the way everybody does. I've kind of always been upside down, many in my early videos, I used to tell you, I think upside down from most people. And I can see sometimes flaws that other people can't see, or I can see ways around things that other people can't, and then other people can see what I can't. I mean, that's what the body's for, right? So unless I see somebody that is directing us into a place, it's best to just leave them alone. You don't leave them alone. They will reveal themselves. Like, God is like that. He's really great at pulling out and showing people that are insincere, that are just trying to make you. Do not listen to me 100%. Do not believe everything that I say, and do not take anything that I say. I'm just saying this right now. You honestly, for the gospel, because it ain't. But God will reveal a dishonesty and disingenuousness. He will, he knows the hearts of man. Like he knows our heart. And if there are people out there that are wolves, they will be revealed. But as for anybody that you're listening to, ask for the Holy Spirit to give you eyes of discernment. And I find that eyes of discernment is more than just make me hate and I'm not going to watch you anymore. Because that's not necessarily discernment, you know. Oh, they're bad. I can't have nothing to do with them. No, eyes of discernment is to be able to still glean what they have, what they've offered, and what they've studied, what they've invested in, but understand where they've tweaked it. That's where eyes of discernment come in. You know, so you're not getting fooled by them anymore. You're just, you can still enjoy their company. Excuse me for a second. I was distracted, not company. Enjoy or benefit from their research. And I know a lot of people that have been listening to me, because I know a lot of the larger channels have been listening to me. It's funny, I don't really grow, but I know a lot of channels are listening to me, which is kind of bizarre. And don't always agree with everything I have to say. And I may be wrong, and that is true. But I'm honest, and I'm laying out what I see. And I know some people have made statements that are very derogatory, and I've seen a bit of going over my videos and trying to catch me in things. And I will continue to do this, even if you don't like what I have to say, because I'm going to follow what the Holy Spirit has talked to me about. And I will follow that. I know I will. But everybody has a different place that they are in their walk, one way or another. You know, I'm just not throwing people out because they disagree with me or they're even upset with me right now. I'm just not going to. I'm just not going to. And I'm not going to say don't watch them or go to their archives, which have got amazing content that you need if you're still searching, because everybody is at different stages. Some people still need to go into the mud floods. Some people still need to go into just reading the Bible. Some people need to read the Book of Enoch. Some people need different things in their. This is where evolution comes in. It's evolution of spirit. You know, it's the evolution of knowledge and understanding and taking it to the Spirit and helping the Spirit to help us discern what is right and wrong and what's in front of us. And I'm not necessarily always the best. I'm this is my journey. This is my blog, I guess. You know, you guys are watching me spiritually progress or come to some going through. You're just watching me go through craziness that's going on and how I'm handling it is really what you're watching. That's what you're watching. You're seeing me fall apart sometimes. You're seeing me get heavy into research. You're seeing me. That's what you're seeing. You're just seeing me of what I do in my life. I'm not trying to convince anybody. I'm just showing you what I'm seeing. And what's really beautiful about it is many people have personally messaged me and have told me that they have found the same things that I'm seeing. They see the way I see. And what a blessing that is. I want to reach out to each and every one of you that have done that, that have encouraged me along the way privately. And I know that they're behind me. You're behind me. I know you are. And it is a hard road to go, to be the one that plows the way through. When I don't know why God uses people like me. I don't know why he does. And I've even heard them saying, well, they are Satan's seeds, so, they may not even know that they're deceiving people. And I feel that's an excuse for not looking. Honestly, I think that's an excuse for not exploring, for not opening your mind to what really is out there. We've been lied to about so much. One thing I do know is I'm a spiritual being. I know that because I've had that my whole life. And the first person that ever talked to me was Jesus. He's been there for me all my life. And I know that a lot of people don't necessarily believe in him. I do. I do. He is my salvation. He is my strength. He is my guide. And that's enough. I love you guys. Just keep on. I know the world is crazy, but take the moments that you have. Get to know God. Get to know what's really happening. Say a prayer. Just say a prayer. If you haven't been convinced, just ask him to talk to you. Ask him to guide you, to direct you. I'm not the biggest scholar. I don't know everything. I am just on my research and on my life path. And for some reason, God has helped me create a YouTube channel and have people watching. That's the Truman Show. I love y'all. Keep your light up high. Shine. Talk to you.